Okay, guys, right. Future game show. So I have done one or two of these before, and I'll be honest, the last couple of times I watched this, I wasn't terribly impressed with what they showed. I get the kind of feeling we're probably going to get a lot more crossover from some of the other things here, but I can't remember if it was this one which had like loads of just waffly bullshit in it. But I don't think I've watched a future game show where I've come out of it like really impressed. But hey, there's a first time for everything, right? It's intended for mature audiences, by the way. I hope they mean... I hope they don't mean mentally, because I'm definitely not there. Okay, where's the sound levels? You are playing, right? Yes. That might be okay, actually. Spoilers for what we're going to see. Leftover pizza, eh? Can't do pizza. Me and cheese don't see eye to eye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Britt Barron, and I play Tifa Lockhart in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series.
Oh, Tifa!
But for the next 90 minutes, the gloves are off. Instead of wailing on Shinra troops, I'm here to deliver some video game news. Joining me on this quest through the trailer dungeon is the one and only Roger Clark. Howdy, Roger.
Howdy, Brad. Pleasure to be here. I'm Roger Clark, though you may know me best as the lovable rogue Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. We've got a hell of a show for you.
Thought I recognized his voice.
Packed to the brim with world premieres, developer presentations, and everything in between. So hitch up your horses and settle in.
As we mosey on through this action-packed show, keep in mind that you can
please
find
do all of your quotes from your games, please.
Today on our dedicated Summer Showcase Steam page. To find it, just search Future Games Show on Steam.
Well, I think we've already hit our cowboy quip quota, so let's dive right in to our first
Dream,
world
you got to
premiere.
stop trying to wish for Fatal Frame. The more you wish for it, the less it's going to happen. I feel like it's another one of those ones, if you talk about it, it's just going to get pushed back. Okay.
Serve your God with unyielding devotion.
Nath, a game came out recently that was like a spiritual successor to Desert Strike, I think.
In the crucible of faith. Walk the path of righteousness, guided by the light of divine purpose. Let not doubt cloud your spirit, nor darkness dim your resolve.
That monster sounded like a TIE fighter.
Remain steadfast, for the journey is long and fraught with peril. For in the crucible of doubt, we find the strengths.
Dog Knight!
Let faith be your shield, and righteousness your sword. Do not be afraid, for he is by your side.
Is the Pope an otter
Lighting
or
your
something?
path through the darkness.
Bogdan's Cross. Okay.
That was your first look at Bogdan's Cross, a grisly action-adventure game coming to Steam and the Epic Game Store. Be sure to add it to your wish lists.
Next, we've got a gameplay trailer for First Dwarf, a third-person action RPG where you build and defend bases on a crumbling fantasy planet.
You might be right, actually, Dream.
Driftlands feels like your first.
Oh, we saw the teaser for this the other day, didn't we?
Each nightfall feels like it might be your last.
Holy shit, do you want to jump higher?
One thing remains constant. Nothing beats the thrill of excitement a new sunrise brings.
Apparently not.
It's these moments that give you the power to venture out and explore.
I can't help the mech looks like Knack. That's not just me, right? Kind of reminds me of Knack.
Especially when shared with friends. For everything is better in good company.
So it's like a building slash gathering slash combat or defending game.
You can call home. A place to nurture and care for. Even when you believe your task is complete,
This is an Ian game.
there's always another island to chase. Another place that'll make it all
Rock and
feel
Stone.
like it's the first time.
I fucking love Rock and Stone. Did someone say Rock and Stone?
I suppose that's something that comes with the job title, right?
I don't know if we are getting an EA conference. They're doing a Dragon Age one on Tuesday, I think it is, but
First Dwarf is launching.
they showed the
in early
new skate
access on the
yesterday,
20th
a little
of
bit
June.
of it.
But if you can't wait till then, the developers just dropped a demo on Steam, so you can jump in right after
Cock
the
and
show.
bone.
Now it's time to dive into the rain-slick world of Nobody Wants to Die, a cyberpunk detective thriller powered
Cool.
by Unreal Engine 5.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Hi, my name is Mihal from Critical Hit Games, and I'm the studio's community manager. And we are located in the beautiful medieval city of Wrocław in Poland. Right now, we are working on Nobody Wants to Die. It's a single-player interactive noir story set in a dystopian New York City. It's inspired by neo-noir films, black and white detective movies, Art Deco stylings, but set hundreds of years into the future. You will discover the world of New York in the year 2329, where immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay.
Ooh, this looks cool.
Choosing the perfect music and composer for this game was so important. It allows players to feel truly immersed in this world we have built. We're honored to be able to work with Mikołaj Stroiński to create an incredible soundtrack for Nobody Wants to Die. Our small team of 20 has been working hard on this game for the last 4 years, and our aim from the start was to deliver a great narrative and a graphical experience for players in our dystopian world. The music helps us to shape the emotion we want players to feel in each moment, setting the rhythm and atmosphere for New York 2329. Its melodic and moody theme beautifully encapsulates the noir essence of the game, setting the stage for an immersive experience like no other. We're so pleased that 2 million of you watched our reveal trailer that we released a few months ago, and today we're excited for you to get a glimpse into some of Nobody Wants to Die's core settings, including Detective James Carr's apartment. What you're looking at here are exclusive in-game shots captured from our PC build. This is our vision of the future. You will experience the story of Nobody Wants to Die from a first-person perspective, through the eyes of Detective James Carr. Through our narrative, we wanted to explore the dangers of transhumanism and immortality. In a society where death is a distant memory, the lines of right and wrong start to get a bit blurry. We're planning to release Nobody Wants to Die later this year on Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5 and PC on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Hopefully that's good.
Nobody Wants to Die is coming later this
I mean, it's the
What's
future
next,
game
Brit?
show.
Brit! Interesting. I'm just gonna head backstage and see what's going on here.
Welcome to the world of Detective Dotson, Roger. It's an adventure game set in India where you use disguise and parkour to track down your father's killer.
Sounds great. One question. How do we get back to our human bodies?
I'm not sure, but watching this new trailer
You
can't
don't.
hurt, right?
It's got that fun like 3D/2D style again. Dog. What is happening? I eat snacks, you got me. I love a snack.
Detective Dotson is coming to PC in 2024, and the developers just launched a demo for the game on Steam, so you can dive in after.
Demos!
While you're there, why not add it to your wish lists?
During this year's spring showcase, our host cracked open the Ones to Watch yearbook, spotlighting 3 of the most hotly anticipated games coming in 2024.
In keeping with that tradition, we've got another trio of games to share that should definitely be on your wish lists.
First on our list is Once Human. Let's throw it over to the developers so they can tell you more about this new weird survival shooter.
Oh, survival shooter though.
Hello, Metas. Welcome to the mysterious world of Once Human. I'm Derek, the head of operation of Once Human.
Yesterday, we revealed that Once Human will launch on PC on the 9th of July 2024.
I'm very honored to introduce Once Human to both new and old friends today and bring you more exclusive views. Once Human is a post-apocalyptic open-world survival game where we'll take on the role as a meta, striving to survive in a world corrupted by stardust.
What's with the
and
fucking
exploring
moving
the
houses?
enigmatic now part continent. You must fend off outraged creatures alongside other metas, reclaim the old world, and uncover the truth behind
Every game
apocalypse.
has moving. That's the
Many
new
have labeled
meta.
us as the most anticipated survival game of 2024, and I will tell you what makes Once Human so you. Your adventure will unfold in a seamless open world. Your adventure through treacherous mountains, sunny beaches, foggy swamps, wild plains, rushing waterfalls, dark caverns, and mysterious underwater and frigid tundras. Your exploration will stretch the boundaries of your imagination.
It might just be
The
me, but
diverse
this guy's
flora and
voice sounds very
fauna in open
AI-like.
world add more possibilities to your journey. Let's see what survival skills you've got. Hunting, fishing, and planting are all part of the experience. The influence
Don't you
of
think?
stardust has led to widespread mutations across the continent. Stay cautious of the mutated deviants and the fanatical cultists, very keen and strong.
I think
As well as
we
areas
saw
shrouded in deep fog and the
a game very similar to
across
this,
the
Mo.
land.
I want to say.
As you may know, what makes us different is our monster design. In Once Human, the enemies that you ever encountered might be something that you never seen before. Animal, a new species born from the influence of stardust.
It's
will
definitely
pose one of
AI
your
voice,
greatest
isn't it?
threats. The Wanderer, a walking buff that roams the world with its searchlight, and the Laura, a monstrosity that resembles an excavator, are just a few to watch out for. In the future, you will encounter even more cryptic creatures in the skies above.
I mean, it could be
and oceans
Dream. It's
below.
just like the
Don't forget about
tone of
rift
the voice is
entities.
very kind of
Some
strange.
of them are packing giant Gatling guns. Some look like massive trees, and others might even haunt your dreams. Buckle up, Metas. Did I mention that Once Human might be one of the most diverse open-world survival games out there? You must eliminate threats in strongholds and dungeons for materials to craft your custom equipment. Plus, you can capture deviations from all over the world and use their special abilities to help you out. Rex is your chef. Nutcracker handles security,
Okay,
and
what?
the Painter Skull is a bodyguard. You can build your settlement anywhere in the open world, or even create a mobile hall. with over 4,000 metas in a server. Watch out for ambushes and looting. Remember to forge alliance with
Every
others
game
to build
must
settlements
have
and
a
getting
moving
on
house.
12 versus 12 compressible round. And that's not all. What's Human is committed to providing unique and constantly updated content for players all over the world. We also aim to cater different players' preferences. We've got themed seasons and all kinds of challenges rolling out soon. These include PvP
Maybe.
world bosses and PvP content that encourages you to pillage and plunder. But wait, there's more. We're also adding survival
that a
challenges
giant
where
llama?
meta must compete for extremely scarce resources. The creativity of What's Human doesn't stop there. You can unleash your imagination by building island, a truly unique internal land. Feel free to customize the island to your liking and even change the objective of the season. We create the world, and you bring it to life.
What's Human for PC is coming your way on the 9th of July 2024. So don't forget to add it to your
Oh no,
Steam
yeah, we
wish
did
list.
see a
On the 10th
trailer
of
for it, yeah.
June, we'll kick off the final round of open beta of Steam. Don't miss out the exclusive cosmetics on the first day.
Ah, fucking
$3
cosmetics.
are now available, and you won't want to miss the opportunity. Get
FOMO!
ready to delve into the unknown. See you on the other side, metas.
Fucking FOMO in games.
Once Human launches on July 10th, but you can play the Steam demo when it drops on June 10th next week.
And if you enjoyed that section, watch out for 2 more ones to watch deep dives later in the show.
We've got another world premiere for you now. It's a co-op game where you have to synchronize your movements to succeed. Let's see it!
Oh, yes.
Whoa, nice work.
God. Please.
Oh, here you are.
Oh,
Hello.
We're off on a magical adventure.
I've got a purple X.
I have the purple X.
I guess if you hit that.
Oh yeah, I press. Okay, can you move it across? Okay, and now send it all the way.
Hey.
These kind of games can be fun to kind of work out together.
Ah, that opens a panel for me above the door.
Okay, what does it say, please?
We'll figure it out.
And bear in mind, if I get this wrong, it's just everything the other way around, okay?
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will
Big
hit that.
eye. Whoa.
Oh.
It moved. Oh, very nice.
I wish you'd stop doing that.
I'll let you through there and you can have an explore.
Oh, see ya.
Wait, no, just the explore.
In sync. Clever. I see what they did there.
In Sync is coming soon.
He gets
Stick
it.
it on your wish list.
He got the
And
joke.
correct me if I'm wrong, Britt, but it looks like we're going back to back with world premieres.
I think you might be right. We've fished another one out for you guys, and if you ask
Oh,
me, it's-
Dredge.
Whoa.
Dredge
kind of a
DLC?
Prize catch. Wow. See what I did there?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Peggy 12.
It looks a bit too modern for Dredge, actually, but the boat looked kind of like Dredge. Dredge 2, Judy Dedge. I think it might be. Is it a Dredge 2? It's very similar in tone, isn't it? The Iron Rig. Okay, so it is just another Dredge. Is that DLC or is that like a new game? Dredge and a half,
Dive
Martin.
back into one of last year's most beloved
How you doing,
indie
man?
games when Dredge, the Iron Rig, launches on August 15th.
You know, speaking of beloved indies, we are pleased to be launching our very own future game show.
Oh, the
Humble
indie that's not an
Bundle.
indie.
It features a curated selection of games that have appeared in our shows over the years.
So, if you like what you see, head to the URL and name your price, and by doing so, you'll be supporting the developers.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
and
I'm good.
Humble's
How was your day?
Back to the trailers now. In this next section, we're spotlighting 7 games to keep on your radar.
Oh, couple of Tom games here.
Frag your friends with the help of roguelike upgrades in this fast-paced, genre-blending online shooter. Diabotical Rogue lets you pick between 3 specializations
God,
to
that
cause
really looks
carnage
like
on the battlefield
Overwatch, doesn't
in
it?
hectic 4v4 matchups. It launched in early access on Steam and Epic Games on June 4th, 2024. So yep, you can play it right now. What turns a person into a narcotics dealer? A dealer into a cartel boss? Find out in DDS 2. An action-packed sim where you climb the criminal ladder and fight off the competition.
No, not for Thomas.
Establish contracts, expand your hideout, and move your product in a dynamic open world that supports solo play as well as co-op with up to 3 players. DDS 2 is coming to PC on June 20th, 2024.
Is that actually what it is? Drug dealer
Keep your eyes on
simulator.
this one, says local thunk, developer of breakout hit Balatro. Star Vaders is a tactical roguelike deck builder where you pilot a mech to defend humanity from an alien scourge. Players can customize their
Ooh, I
digital
like the art.
decks to take out the intergalactic invaders with Eureka moment synergies. Star Vaders is coming soon to PC, and you can check out the demo on Steam after the show.
Okay, that's a card game I might be able to get
Step
behind.
into the shoes of a plucky airship pilot in Clockwork Ambrosia.
Here we
A
go.
steampunk Metroidvania
We saw
where the
this.
focus is on crafting rule-breaking
But this is a Tom
weapons
game.
and armor. Explore gorgeous pixelated worlds to uncover the secrets of a missing civilization, enlisting curious companions and taking down leagues of
Thomas fuck
automatons.
this game.
Check out the Clockwork Ambrosia demo on
To get you to
Steam
play
today.
them, Dream.
Turn foes into friends and search for your lost
Oh, this is the
soulmate in
third.
Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection.
Is this
a
the third
3D
game?
remake of the 2021 action RPG from Grimorio of Games.
Oh, it's a remake of the
dungeon
first one.
crawler steeped in mystery, players must level up, collect gear, and recruit fallen enemies to survive in atmospheric environments.
Apparently the first game of this
Fight past
was
death
pretty
and twist
dodge.
fate when Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection drops on PC
So
and
I can
consoles
understand and wanted to
later this
remake
year.
it. I'd be a good gang boss. How so? This looks sick.
Anton Blast is an explosive action platformer inspired by the GBA greats. Race, bounce, and slide your way through surreal, destructible environments, wielding a mighty hammer to bash goons.
I mean, it's
and
Pizza
topple the
Tower
game's
again, isn't it?
eclectic
But
bosses. Anton Blast is dashing onto Nintendo Switch and PC this November 12th. But there's a dynamite demo available right now on Steam. Find your new home on the galaxy's edge in Farlands, an intergalactic farming sim with a cozy pixel aesthetic. Chop weeds and build a community.
I mean,
as
that
you
was
chart the
kind of
stars
Pizza
for
Tower though, wasn't it, Mo?
resources to save your local star system from destruction. Farlands is launching
It
in
looks
early
like two
access
people
on
had
July
two
24,
devs had the
but
same
there's a
idea at
demo
the same
out
time, pretty
today
much.
on Steam, so you can dive in right after the show. 3 hits
Oh,
and
punch
you're
out.
Step into the ring in Big Boy Boxing, a slapstick boss rush adventure inspired by the Punch-Out series. Quirky opponents are brought to life by fluid animations as you bob,
Yeah, I was gonna say, the
weave,
animations
and
seem
jab
pretty
your
fun.
way through the clobbering ranks, learning attack patterns and upgrading your skills.
Yeah,
to succeed.
demos. You don't really
Big
get demos
Boy
on
Boxing
console,
is coming soon, so make sure it's on your
but
wish
it's cool we're
list.
getting them on Steam at least.
Remember, you can find all of today's games on our dedicated Future Games Show Steam page. Search for Future Games Show on Steam, and you can start digging into the demos and fleshing out your wish lists.
Special delivery! Our friends at Billy Goat Entertainment have sent us a new trailer for Parcel Core, the studio's extreme sports courier simulator. Let's take a look.
Crazy Taxi. Infinite Wealth already did this, kind of.
Hello, judicious viewer. At Billy Good Entertainment, we're strong believers in the old adage, art from adversity, which is why we've decided, completely of our own volition and certainly not under any form of duress, to commit to delivering our new
This
video
is
game, Parcel Core.
Dream will tell you. This is how
September
Scotland
3rd.
is.
That's right, on
September 3rd.
You'll have the opportunity to assume your role in the gig economy, ensuring your board of directors can collect their annual dividends. You'll have to placate a colourful cast of business operators, from florists to medical professionals to leavened fried dough vendors to themed beverage sellers to more themed beverage sellers, enabling you to avoid
God,
defaulting
it's
on your debts. for another
really
month.
like the
So,
characters look
please
really
help us.
Borderlands-esque, don't they?
By wishlisting Parcel Core today. And remember, you'll find us on the streets on
September 3rd, 2024.
Okay, that looks alright.
We're pleased to reveal that Parcel Core will be coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 3rd, 2024. You can also check out the demo, which just went live on Steam.
Our next game is a
We
mind-blowing,
saw this last night.
interdimensional platformer where, you know what? I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just check this out.
Is it going to be the same trailer? I'd actually love to visit Scotland. I've always wanted to go to Edinburgh. It looks good. It looks like it hurt my brain though. This one. Edinburgh. Funny enough, it's ever since I played Forza Horizon 4, I thought Edinburgh looked nice. Apparently I've forgotten this conversation, Reese. It's a cool idea. To be fair, that's a different trailer from yesterday, so at least we got that going for us.
Screenbound is coming soon, so wishlist it on Steam. And if you think about it, Roger, that's technically 2 games for the price of 1.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Switching gears now, as we've got a trailer to share from our friends at Netflix. Here's a look at some of the new games coming to the platform later this year.
Okay. Another Don't Starve. That one with the goblins looks kind of fun. Tales of the Shire. They made a game based on my childhood.
We are having fun.
Oh my, that looks fucking dreadful.
Resisting
Oh my
temptation
god, it
will
looks
be
so
hard for
dreadful.
you.
No. That game looked like AI made shit. That like visual novel type one. Oh yeah, Cozy Grove we saw the other day.
Thank you to Netflix
Shut up,
for sending
Martin.
over that trailer.
And Nape
Got
as
another
well.
world premiere
Fuck's
for you
sake.
now. This game lets you exploit a gang of unruly mercenaries for your own selfish gain.
Shire's my hometown, yeah. I've been to Hobbiton, shut the fuck up.
Time to dazzle these idiots. Hey, my good townsfolk, have I got a story for you. I have tirelessly explored the wilds and found epic loot. I can kick any monster's ass, even the nastiest nightmares.
Oh wait, is there an actual show?
I rip
Okay.
them apart. Even when facing death, I never give up. Why? Because I'm a hero, and I'm here to protect you. Oh, cut the crap! You're no hero. Obviously, they did all the fighting. You fighting to gain XP? Ha! Who needs XP when you're famous? Happy bastards!
All right. That's a great name.
Let the fools do your dirty work in Happy Bastards. Which is
It's not as good as Wild
What's next,
Bastards, though.
We're checking in with the Relic First Guardian, an apocalyptic Souls-like from Project Cloud Games.
I mean, I'm a happy bastard. Don't say Souls-like. Don't say Souls-like. This looks pretty interesting graphically. Pac-Man like. See, I think if Namco made a Pac-Man game nowadays, it'd probably look like this anyway. Combat looks pretty cool. That's a fucking dreadful name, though.
The Relic First Guardian is coming soon to PlayStation and PC. What have you got for us all the way over there, Roger?
Well, it's a nice problem to have, but we simply have too many games to show you. So we're going to throw it out to a series
no worries,
of
mate.
back-to-back
Nath.
trailers and check in with you guys in a little bit.
Works for me. Shall we?
I'd be
go
so
grab
good
a
at
drink?
making up titles for games.
Not be
They would be the most
disagreeable.
memorable.
I hear you make a really good Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, I'd love to whip one up for you.
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. So you work in an office in hell? Hell of an office. There you go. That's a fucking great name. Oh, fucking eyes watering. Oh my god, we found a game for my mum. She'd be a fucking expert at this. I'm trying not to cry. I was just so happy about the name of that game. Not this one.
Peggy 12.
Oh, it's the Peggy man. She just loves, like, murder mysteries. This is definitely the new Mass Effect game. Shadows of Doubt. I don't think I could ever get my mum to play a game. Oh, that looks a bit rough, but I mean, it is a Kickstarter game. Got to give him a bit of slack.
So the funny thing is that his name actually was Lenny, so he thought everyone was screaming about him, going, Lenny!
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, did you enjoy
I
those
got my mum to
trailers?
watch
Good,
Spirited Away, and
because
she
there's more where
hated
that
it.
came from.
Let's get back into it with a new trailer for The Precinct.
If I couldn't get her to like that, she's not gonna like anything. Ooh, this looks kind of good.
My advice, keep your head down. Don't piss off the chief. Stick to your beat, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me.
You, stop there.
I kind of wish I'd got to watch Howl's Moving Castle instead. I'm not showing her Keijo, fuck's sake.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress.
Cuff him up, boot.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Kind of reminded me of like a PS1
All right,
game.
kid, you did good today.
Not
I'll see you in
graphically,
the morning.
but like how it would play.
That was The Precinct, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and
It is, but I
Xbox
feel like Howl's Moving Castle is probably a bit easier for like a noob
If
to
you
get
like
into.
to try before you buy, then good news. Every game in this next section has a demo attached that you can play after.
What is the
show.
game on the left?
Days are coming. Any of you dimwits still breathing?
My mum hated Spirited Away, yeah. Oh, this is Wild Bastards.
You'll feel that in his ganglion.
Your name, yeah, your name's got a little bit of anime
First up
bullshit
is
in it.
Motor Doom.
Motor Doom as well.
BMX roguelike that blends Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with Vampire Survivors.
This looked fun.
Next up is Angeline Era, a non-linear adventure game where you dodge traps and bump slash enemies to save an ancient world.
That was like East, wasn't it, that game?
Here's 10 Dead Doves, a psychological horror game where you seek out an urban legend in the Appalachian wilderness.
It's kind of like Alone in the Dark.
Servonauts is next, a couch co-op party game where you wield wobbly pipes to manage the galaxy's most chaotic gas station.
Design the future in Dystopica, a cozy cyberpunk city builder where you can create the metropolis of your dreams.
Yeah, it did look like Crow Country, didn't it?
Next in line is Gun Touchables, a co-op roguelite where teams
That
of
looks
preppers
cool.
repel an evolving mutant invasion.
And this is
Yeah.
Wild Bastards.
I really want to play this
a
one.
rootin' tootin' roguelike shooter where you manage a crew of intergalactic outlaws.
So this is the spiritual successor to Void Bastards.
Last but not least,
Oh,
this is
this
Metal Suits, a
Tom game
run-and-gun
as well.
space shooter starring a cyborg veteran out for revenge.
Gun Touchable is a great name,
Games
yeah.
Show Steam page to find all those demos and everything else featured in today's show.
Fred, I've got someone I'd like you to meet. Goes by the name of Eugene
Duck,
Quackman.
fucking
They're a private
Duck
eye,
Detective.
following the breadcrumbs of a foul salami scheme.
A duck detective. Please, say no more.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But I ain't no ugly duckling.
Hi, I'm
I'm
John.
fucking in.
And I'm Annika, and we're from Happy
I
Brothers.
love it already.
Right now we're working on Duck Detective The Secret Salami, where solving crime is no walk in the pond. You're a down-on-his-luck detective who also
love
happens
it.
to be a duck.
I was a freshly divorced duck. Not able to pay
99% at least, Mo.
Use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence,
D-
fill in the blanks,
deduction?
and bust the case wide open. In a narrative mystery adventure, that's not quite as it seems.
Everyone has a motive. Or a secret.
Duck Detective is a 2 to 3 hour long mystery game that's inspired by games like Return of the Obra Dinn and Case of the Golden Idol. The game is fully voiced, and of course it has a dedicated quack button.
Yes! Game of the year. You can knock shit over too.
Today we're really excited to share with you that Duck Detective is coming to mobile later this year.
Now, you can already play Duck Detective on Steam and Switch.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Duck Detective, the Secret Salami.
That's fucking great.
Duck Detective, the Secret Salami, is out now on PC and Nintendo Switch, with mobile ports coming later this year.
This next trailer is for the RPG fans out there. Sacrifier is inspired by the 90s
I
classics and features
backed
a
this on
soundtrack composed by
Kickstarter.
Motoi Sakuraba.
Few are worthy of the title you are about to receive. The bishops are more than soldiers. They are guardians.
He took the Malcora.
Enough!
Ezekiel, the dome is under attack. You must retrieve the Malcora.
Motoi Sakuraba's getting a lot of work at the moment, isn't he?
Statues coming to life. Am I dreaming?
Ooh, I actually haven't seen how the combat works. That looks kind of interesting.
What you deserve. Damn it. Where did the thief go? Give me the Malcora.
I pretty much back this just based off of the artwork alone. Pretty good, eh?
Sacrifier is coming soon, but the playtest
Good night,
just
young
went
Reese.
live on Steam. If you want to try it out before launch,
Have a good
I feel
sleep.
Like it's time we add another
Sacrifier,
game to our
yeah.
yearbook, right, Britt?
I think that's a good idea. You know
Oh,
what? More than a
Space
decade
Marine.
Later, we're finally getting a sequel to Warhammer 40k Space Marine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Space Marine 2 is landing in September, and here's
Oh, you got
everything
D&D,
you need to know
okay,
about it.
sorry. Of course you're not going to bed at a normal time. I'm so excited to play this game.
Nothing will survive our wrath.
Chainswords at the ready, because Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is staining the pages of our Ones to Watch yearbook with gallons of Xeno's blood. Space Marine 2 is the hotly anticipated follow-up to Relic Entertainment's 2011 third-person shooter.
God, was it 2011?
Helmed by Saber Interactive this time around, Space Marine 2 promises even more guts and glory for up to 3 players across its galactic co-op campaign. You are dropped into the clanking, capable boots of Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, voiced by Clive Standen of Vikings fame.
Delta Wing, report. The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through. Get into assault position.
God,
by
this
the
looks
bridge.
good.
Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality. Come forth and be slaughtered.
Titus is a true Space Marine, the Emperor's personal angel of death, a stoic ultramarine with a penchant for defending the Imperium. Though at the start of the game, he's dealing with the aftermath of a suspicious demotion and an even more pressing existential matter: the Tyranid scourge threatening mankind. Space Marine 2 will transport players to the front lines of the Fourth Tyrannic War, with hundreds of creatures coating the screen as you trudge through the biomes of perilous planets. From Tyranid warriors, Hormagaunts, gargoyles, and quite likely much larger foes, you'll be overwhelmed in short order if you and your team don't keep your wits about you. The grisly combat blends over-the-shoulder shooting with a deep melee brawling system, allowing you to parry, dodge, pull off brutal combos, and execute your enemies to top up armor supplies.
This looks so satisfying.
Hey, you rotten cowards!
It's a metal maelstrom of chaotic conflict, and we're excited to see what Titus and the gang will face up against when the game launches later this year. Space Marine 2 is coming to PlayStation, Xbox and PC on the 9th of September, so there's still plenty of time to scrub up on the wealth of 40k lore before you suit up and ship out on this gnarly Warhammer adventure.
Looks good.
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 9th, 2024. We still have one more game to add to our yearbook, so keep an eye
Nah,
out.
I won't get it
Before we
released,
to that,
no.
though, how about
Unless it's on
another
Game
world
Pass.
premiere?
Yeah.
Just because I wait until they're about 20 quid now.
You know, I have to admit, this is a bit of a wild one. I think it needs a Wrangler's touch.
Just Goat Simulator.
Give me a second. Whoa!
Yakuza's pretty much the only game I get on launch now.
You're all right. You're all right. Stop it! Stop it! Oh, just 1 second.
Peggy 12.
Are they just going to go Goat Simulator like 7? Because they ignored 2 last time, didn't they? That was a DLC, okay. Put it this way, Crow, I like it enough that I'll buy it at launch. No, it's my favourite series. This is a fucking Fortnite DLC. Really, it's just like random bullshit to the game, isn't it? What? Okay. Multiverse of nonsense. Okay. Sure. Okay. Thanos Capybara.
Go toe-to-toe with Capybara Thanos in Multiverse of Nonsense.
Oh, was it actually called
Brand new
Capybara
DLC
Thanos?
Pack for Goat Simulator 3.
I was just joking.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on the 19th of June. And you can wishlist it now on Steam.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show, you can let us know.
Who let them cook?
Enter the link on screen now and fill in the
Walter
survey
White,
to
by
be
the sounds
in
of it.
with the chance of winning some great prizes courtesy of MSI.
All right, time for something completely different. This year, the Future Games Show is launching a new initiative to help increase the visibility of up-and-coming indie games.
We've created a video submission form.
Yeah,
so
it was a
game makers
funny
from around
joke,
the
to be
world
fair, Martin. Like, it
pitch
got
their
loads of
projects
people
to
at
the show
work.
in a snappy
Customers would come in and go, like, can I get
format.
Goat Simulator 2 so I can get ready for 3? It's like,
Think of it,
it doesn't
as
exist.
an indie elevator pitch. In the coming weeks and months, we'll share the submissions on social media and highlight them during our upcoming live shows.
To give you an idea of what we're looking for, the FGS team handpicked some of the most anticipated indie games and asked the developers to create their own elevator pitches. And here's what they come up with.
Welcome to the world of Schim. My name is Ewout, I'm one of the developers of the game, and I'm responsible for the programming and art.
I've seen this kind of idea before, but I like it.
In Schim, you jump from shadow to shadow. You play as a little shadow creature that got separated from the person.
Shadow frog.
And now it's up to you to find your way back. Along the way, you will also help other Schim that have lost their objects. We will release on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch and Steam. Get ready to hop around on July 18th.
That's a cool idea.
Hi, I'm Kurt Olson, the creator of the upcoming stealth comedy game, World's Worst Handyman. I'm also a father of 3 with a full-time day job. 5 years ago, I taught myself to code and make games in my spare time. Later, I founded Baby Lumberjack Studio. World's Worst Handyman combines my love for stealth horror games with the charm of Nintendo games. It's a thrilling stealth comedy game for all ages. You play as Doug, an unskilled handyman trying to save his local animal shelter from bankruptcy.
Yeah, how does he
Find
have spare
tools,
time?
Complete tasks, avoid angry residents, and earn enough money to save the shelter. World's Worst Handyman releases this September. Play the free demo and wishlist the game on Steam to support our small team. Thanks.
Judoro is a stop-motion action-adventure game set in a mystical historic Scotland. We are a dedicated and passionate two-man team making a truly independent game without compromise. In Judoro, you will explore a world full of eccentric
This looks
stories and
mental.
handcrafted NPCs.
Animation-wise.
You will overcome challenges with Judoro's combat and possession mechanics. Our favourite part is perhaps the varied and sometimes grotesque bosses the game is replete with. Judoro is coming out this autumn on Steam. Please wishlist and help
This is
spread
what
the
Scotland
word.
looks like too.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Hey,
Just a
Future
standard
Game
Saturday night
Show.
out.
Those guys over there are Heavy Lunch Studio, and they've known each other for, like, I don't know, 100 years. And in an act of hubris and self-delusion, they decided to make their first video game, Hermit and Pig. It's an
Oh, yeah,
adventure
this looked
RPG
cool.
about a reclusive old man and his truffle-hunting pig. These two unlikely heroes get drawn into a dangerous conspiracy involving evil corporations, unusually violent animals, hungry townspeople, cultist weirdos, and a giant mythical mushroom. You'll have to dig deep and ask yourself important questions like, can I master the self-defense techniques necessary to survive? Can I overcome my social anxiety to become a hero? And should I really eat every mushroom I find? You can find these answers and more in Hermit and Pig. The demo is available on Steam now.
Eat all of the mushrooms, apparently.
Thank you to the talented developers who helped us launch this brand new section. Make sure you wishlist Judero, Hermit and Pig, World's Worst Handyman, and Skim on Steam.
And if you're a game maker who wants to participate in the indie elevator pitch,
Skim looks
you can
really
find
good.
out more using the link on screen right now. Show us what you got.
Back to our regular programming now, which in this case means another world premiere. This one's a stealth strategy adventure game set in an oppressive cityscape.
Okay.
I know that you're worried about the war on the continent. But you are my people. And you will
I mean, I played through Dishonored on stream.
He's not in any trouble. We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this.
You and your
It's too
brother?
dangerous, not what you wanted.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
This isn't about me.
Oh, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here.
They're looking for Herman.
Herman's a German.
Look, I've no idea what he's done. I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
It's only a matter of time. You've set things in motion you don't understand, Hannah.
Yeah, I did think it was like a Commandos game or something like that. Is that Crixholm? Fucking hell, they got to sort out these bloody fonts sometimes.
Eric's Home, the stolen
Eric's
dream, is
Home.
coming
Okay.
soon to PC and
Fuck's sake.
consoles. What's next, Roger?
Well, here's a closer look at Run From Mummies, a cooperative dungeon crawler where you play a group of plucky tourists dodging traps to photograph ancient relics.
So, you heard about the tour?
How good was The Mummy, by the way? Those films. So good.
All set for the tour? Well, the sights are unforgettable and rife with danger.
I thought you said shite.
The perfect place to bring your friends.
This is a bit like Spelunky. Oh, I haven't seen Scorpion King. I saw the Scorpion King in Mummy 2, but I haven't seen the Scorpion King. So I heard it was gash.
Find souvenirs. There's a just piece of advice. Run from mummies!
Yeah, it could be quite fun.
Yes, buy it. Blast, is this recording still on?
Yeah, that's as close as you'll get into Fatal Frame.
Run from Mummies is coming to PC and PS5 in fall 2024. And you can play the demo on Steam after the show.
Up next, we've got a Souls-like side-scroller set in a dark fantasy world. Here's
Well, the Mummy
latest
films,
update on
Crow.
Mandragora.
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
Hi everyone, Alex
Double
here,
jumps.
Community Marketing Manager
Love a
at
double
Primal
jump.
Game Studio. We're currently working on our most ambitious game to date, Mandragora. Mandragora is a 2.5D action RPG side-scroller with deep Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. We're currently working on fine-tuning the many features that will be available in the game, including epic boss fights and a branching talent tree.
Inquisitor,
Fucking hell, that's a big talent
got
tree.
supplies for your journey upstairs. You deserve better for what you
Yeah,
did
I
to
liked
the
the
witch,
sign for Mummy as well.
It's all we've got to spare.
In the full release, expect to find yourself immersed in a narrative crafted by industry legend Brian Mitsoda, known for his work on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Meet many characters, all voiced by professional voice actors, including Aisha Salim, known for her work on Overwatch, and find yourself whisked away into the world of Mandragora with a dark fantasy soundtrack composed by Christos Antonio, best known for his work as a member of Septic Flesh.
I'm always down for a Metroidvania.
2024 is going to be a big year for us as we work towards releasing later this year alongside our new publishing partner, Knight's Peak. We look forward to bringing Mandragora to your PC and
Salt and
consoles
Sanctuary's
and really
getting
hope you enjoy playing.
sequel, isn't it?
Your passenger is lost. So is this world.
Mandragora.
Mandragora from new publisher, Knight's Peak, is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
We're taking a look at Dustborn now. Red Thread Games' road trip adventure.
Oh yeah,
Here's the
we've seen this
latest
before.
They've got their lights
Yeah,
on.
the art style.
They're after us. Oh shit.
I think I'm with you, Dream.
Calm
But yeah, animation-wise, it looks good. Looks like it controls well.
We can handle the police. Pax, maybe put the cargo in a safe place?
Handle the police how, exactly? You know what cops do to people like us.
Sai, please listen to me.
Says the woman who never listens to anyone. We're so dead.
Stop the car. We'll handle the cops.
Roll down your window.
Huh? What?
The window, Sai.
Oh, wait. Hi. Hello. Hi, officer. What's going on?
I'll need you people to step out of the vehicle.
You're a loser. How badly did you screw up to get here?
That's a reasonable reaction.
Highway patrol in the middle of nowhere?
I was doing just fine, Deviant, until you tried to mess with my head. I said, exit the vehicle.
Hey, officer, watch
Not
the road.
Into the
Okay.
road.
Jesus, fuck.
Ay, Dios mío.
Drive. Drive, Sai, now. Stop it.
That was fucked up.
I wonder if he had time to call us in before... Bam.
Dustborn is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
That looks like a good stream game.
2024.
All right, wish lists at the ready, folks, because we've got a sweep of exciting trailers coming
Hi,
up next.
Vale. Oh, is this like... Oh, okay. So you each take like a single turn and then it kind of plays out. Turn-based bullet hell. This looks like it fucking hurt my brain. Like really badly hurt my brain. Enter the Chronosphere is a great name. Same dream, yeah. Turn-based, super hot. No, not like Crypto Necrodancer, because I don't think you have to actually move in time to anything. They're probably showing it off as quicker than it actually is in the game, maybe. There was quite a lot from yesterday, yeah.
The majestic Albertown, last known bastion.
There's not a lot of like AAA stuff, which isn't a problem, but there's like a distinct lack of it.
Illumination of our great leader, William Kane, guide you. Today is your day.
Have you seen any of it though?
Annual lottery and plug into your true potential.
Someone walked to my grave.
And ascent to greatness inside Albatross Technologies.
And then she says,
What?
I'll be fine.
What was that even about?
I can kick.
Ah, damn. That's so true.
Oh, you're back. Let's keep up the pace and jump straight into our next trailer.
Don't do that, Dream. Yeah, that Power Rangers beat him up. Like, initially I was like, oh, it's just more Shredder's Revenge, which isn't a bad thing. But then they showed all, like, the super scalar shit, and I was interested immediately. Oh, look, another game which I can't play because I'll shit myself. I'll watch you play it, Nath.
Didn't want to do it.
Put a nappy on. Fuck off.
Made me do it. You shouldn't be here.
Numata?
Numata is a suburban survival horror game from Deadbolt Interactive. It's coming to PC and consoles in 2024.
Our next game takes influence from Hotline Miami and fuses Japanese mythology with contemporary hip-hop. Feast your eyes on Sonokuni.
Okay. Well, it really is Hotline Miami, isn't it? I did Resi 2 remake, yeah. I was going to do Dead Space at some point. Yeah, the knocking bullets back thing looks pretty cool. Thing is, Hotline Miami kind of, for me, had the music had, that's something, I mean, that art looks sick though, doesn't it? I really like the music in Hotline Miami. I don't like that.
Sonokuni is a top-down action game from the Don Yasa crew, a hip-hop group from Japan that decided to make their own indie game. It's coming soon to PC, but for now, you can wishlist it on Steam.
Eternal Strands is up next, an action game where you use magic, weapons, and climbing skills to take down enormous monsters. Here's the latest trailer.
This looks like Immortals.
So after all the legends, this is it.
That's not a bad thing.
You need to get out of there, now!
I was made for this, Aurea.
Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Vale's shadow for decades. No
It does
one's
look like
been
Phoenix
this
Rising,
close
right?
for
I'm not
years.
going crazy.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow.
You can count on me.
Yeah, this actually looks sick. When they had that thing in the background, like the beginning, I thought, it looks like shit. But actually, this looks really good. No, not Phoenix Wright. Immortals Phoenix Rising.
This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams. It's time to uncover them.
Looks good. There's no dates for any of these, is there?
Eternal Strands is coming soon, but if you're eager for more, we'll be airing an interview with the developers.
Did you think it looked like that as well, Mo?
Post-show, the Future Games Show expansion pack.
The expansion pack airs directly after the summer showcase, so stick around for a closer look at today's games.
No.
And some extra world
No time.
For this next section, the FGS team handpicked some of the most exciting Unreal Engine 5 projects to provide an eye-popping glimpse into the future. Let's check it out.
I want a game that looks like that in the background. And this is all well and good, but there's no game attached to this, is there? It's just an environment. I mean, it looks cool. Yeah, that. Look at that. It looks beautiful. I want a game like that. Oh, okay. When are we going to actually get games made in Unreal Engine 5? There's a few, isn't there? But it's not... We're not getting a lot of them. They're starting to trickle out now, though. You can't have enough moving buildings. Is that Muppets Punch-Out? Aurora Borealis at this time of year. I mean, yeah, it looks very nice, but...
Thank you to the developers who
games,
participated
though.
in our Unreal Engine 5 showcase. Be sure to follow them on social media to keep up with these projects as they evolve.
Now, as we all know, the only good bug is a dead bug.
Starship Troopers?
Plenty of virtual pest control going on this year.
But how about some more? Up next, we have a juicy update on Starship Troopers Extermination.
Hi, I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship Troopers Extermination. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the exciting new update coming to the game called Carnage on Planet X11. The Carnage system itself is basically persistent bug bodies everywhere in the world.
That's sick.
They don't go away. We're bringing the movie into the video game. Being able to climb on top of the
Infinite
bug to get the
bug
best
bodies.
vantage point over the bugs It's a system that we've developed in-house from the ground up. It's really all about bringing carnage and the war to the bugs and being able to show the persistent damage throughout the world. I'm so excited to share with the community. Planet X11 is
Wait,
deep
what
within
was,
the Tibanus system
what was it,
in the
Dream?
Arachnid quarantine zone. We're setting this planet within the rings of a gas giant. It's draped in mystery. We are going there to defend the T-Fang array. It's the most
you can play
listing
games at
post
10
in the
frames a
Federation,
second.
and it's crucial to Federation operations that we secure it. Planet X11's our first attempt in Starship Troopers to combine indoor combat environments with outdoor combat environments.
Yeah, that's
Planet
totally
X11
normal manga.
offers us an opportunity to see what battling the bugs inside Federation buildings.
Not
is really
hentai.
like. Weak Point's something we've really been excited
Manga
to
was a
finally bring
mistake.
into the game. We've added armor to our bugs. And the weak point on the bug is where you can easily take down a bug if you know how to aim with the right weapon. Weak points add in some more nuance and more depth into gunplay, and that's what weak points is allowing us to do. Working on Starship Troopers Extermination has been a dream come true for me. It's something that I really enjoy coming and working on every day. Being able to bring those movie moments into a video game for the rest of the world to experience has been so much fun.
So that's still in early access then.
Grab your friends and suit up in
What the
Starship
fuck?
Troopers Extermination.
That's so
Which is
mental.
available now on Steam.
We're following up on that bombshell with our third and final yearbook edition. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games and Behavior Interactive for a deep dive into the casting of Frank Stone.
Supermassive though.
From the minds behind Dead by Daylight and the Dark Pictures anthology, please welcome the casting of Frank Stone into our future game show Wants to Watch yearbook. This single-player horror adventure lets you define your own story in the expanded world of the iconic action horror game Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay.
Players follow an ensemble of intrepid young filmmakers
I'm less
as they
interested
set out
now.
to film their own home movie at a murder site steeped in tragic history. Prepare to be posed
I
with
expect a
fate-changing
short
choices,
review by the end of the week,
challenging puzzles,
Kareem.
and death-defying QTEs as you guide the cast through eerie environments and shocking twists, dodging grisly deaths along the way. The casting of Frank Stone is coming to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC in 2024. And to give you a closer look at this exciting collaboration, let's throw it over to our friends at Behavior Interactive and Supermassive Games.
For the longest time on Dead by Daylight, we knew that we wanted to offer different types of experience to our players. And a single player narrative experience is definitely one of them. And our fans have been requesting it quite a lot. So obviously, Supermassive Games, with their pedigree, their portfolio of game, is the perfect partner to deliver that fantastic horror experience.
The casting of Frank Stone is a classic Supermassive cinematic adventure game.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
It's an unashamed horror experience. It's a story that we've been thinking around for quite a long time, and it really fits the Omniverse idea.
Is it
that
new?
underpins a lot of the Dead by Daylight lore, and so it kind of slipped together as a very natural fit.
It all starts with our 1963 storyline.
Why does that guy remind me
which
of Johnny
is
Rotten?
Investigation of a missing child, which leads us into a
John
very
Linden, there you
dark,
go.
quite
I'm
grisly
so
serial
glad
killer
they
horror
someone
story.
else
But as the story unfolds from there,
got it
things
as
go in
well.
different directions, and we bring in a lot of different subgenres of horror.
Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
The main influences were always to try to be the mystic, something you could actually believe happens, something that you can understand, relate to. At the same time, part of it you don't understand, and it creates a mystery. We're always going back to the classic slasher
that
horror
not got
movies
translated?
and
It's that
characters
old.
that we learn to love and hate at the same time.
What? One thing we really latched onto quickly was the idea of how a piece of creative art could become a vehicle for horror. And in our case, that's a Super 8 film that's being made by a group of teenage characters on the site of an infamous serial killer's crimes. That felt like a vehicle where we could bring in other influences of horror that we really like.
Either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Right at the start of the project, talking with Supermassive, we connected because we're passionate about horror and we basically get our inspiration from the same sources. So it was great talking with them and seeing that a lot of the sources for inspiration they're using have been the same that we've been looking into.
I don't mind these types of games, but I have to really be in the mood for them.
Fans and also new players that will experience this can see that both titles are from the same lineage. So for fans of supermassive games that still haven't stepped into the fog of Dead by Daylight, this is going to be a great first step.
Come on, people, we got a movie to make.
There's definitely some that are more entertaining than others as well.
The casting of Frank Stone is coming later this year. And with that, we've wrapped up our Ones to Watch yearbook for the summer showcase. Go team!
It also means we're closing in on the end of the show. But that doesn't mean that we're done with the world premieres. Here's one more.
Hoo-hoo!
Hoo-hoo!
I love treasures. It's nice to have someone else do the dirty work for you. And only that annoying mongoose always ruins everything.
Okay, this is Crash Bandicoot.
You and your friends can't stop me. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, maybe not Crash Bandicoot. Actually looks better than I thought it was going to be. It's almost more like Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's definitely what they go for, isn't it? Somehow even furrier Donkey Kong. Even the collecting noise sounds similar to grabbing bananas in Donkey Kong. It works though. Oh my god, could they? Okay, as soon as you see that, you. Nico Dorico. It looks like it was pretty good, actually.
Nico de Rico is an all-new mascot platformer from developer Via Games as part of the new publishing label Knight's Peak, which was announced today. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
You might have seen our next game before. It blew up on social media for its hyper-realistic graphics. Here's the latest trailer for Body Cam.
This looks way too realistic. This is going to give so many people like motion sickness. Okay, so it is a multiplayer game then. It's funny, a lot of the other environments don't make it look as photorealistic as that initial one did.
Body Cam is out now on Steam, so go check it out.
All right, it's time for our final trailer. And with keeping with tradition, this
Body
one
Cam, yeah.
is a super special world premiere.
Super special.
Before we wrap things up, I have one Small question for you, Roger Clark. Aerith or Tifa?
Tifa.
That's interesting. I feel like that's kind of a
Thank you, Molly.
loaded question in this scenario.
Oh, no. It's just a hypothetical, you know? There's no wrong answers.
Okay, well, see, that's really interesting, you know?
It's taking you a long time to answer this.
Well, if I had to choose between Tifa and Aerith, I think I would have to go with...
It's Tifa. Quite a lot of frogs this year, isn't there, as well?
That was a quick taste of what's to come from Woodrunner Games.
What?
An indie studio
Wait, was that
featuring
it?
developers who worked on Cuphead and Rick and Morty.
The game's full reveal is expected later this year.
Which would coincide with the next Future Games show.
Is that what you're ending with? A teaser?
But I hate to say goodbye, but that's a wrap on the Summer Showcase.
Oh, man. You know what, though? I'm just glad we got to do this together. We were outlaws.
What a strange thing to end it on.
We were. Thanks for sharing the stage with me. And cheers to all of you guys for tuning in. But don't leave just yet, cowboy, because we've got the post-show coming up right after this with more trailers and deep dives on the way.
There'll also be tons of follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and our FGS social channels on YouTube and TikTok.
Finally, before we take off, we'd also like to thank the hardworking developers, trailer makers, PR representatives, and everyone across the games industry who worked with us to make this summer showcase a
What about
reality.
me?
Even in such turbulent times. We couldn't have done it without you.
Don't forget to head to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all of today's games and check out some of the demos we discussed. I know we mention it a lot, but your wish lists go a long way. So, if you like a project, go ahead and show it.
I never really
Roger
add
Clark.
stuff to my
And
wish
I'm
list,
Britt
actually.
And this has been the Future Games Show Summer Showcase 2024.
I've never had a good PC to actually do it with, really, though. So I can never play any of the good games. Right. What do we think, guys? That was actually probably stronger than a lot of the other years that I've watched of theirs. Oh, you can have a bit of Daytona music. There you go. You've got too much on yours. You do, but forget about the games again. Yes, we're honestly we're so lucky nowadays, like, in terms of how many games come out and how many are actually good as well. Really, 500 game stream, Jesus, that's quite a lot. All right, let's have a quick look through that again. I'm just going to very quickly go through, breeze through. Okay, we had Bear Crusades, Bogdan's Cross. That looked alright, I thought. Some of them been there since 2017. Christ. Dream is the me of Steam wishlists. Then we had Knack, but with a dwarf. I feel like that's a mega Ian game, that one. Oh yeah, this was probably the most interesting game for me. The like noir cyberpunk detective game. What was the name again? Nobody Wants to Die. That's probably the single most interesting game for me, I'd say. I don't know what you guys thought. That actually we'll get to it in a minute. Wish it had a better name. Yeah, it's not the worst. There's definitely way worse names. I feel like it fits this kind of style of game, that kind of name. Then you had India Simulator. Eat snacks. What else do you want? Oh, then we had the... Oh, that was such a straight... I'm sure that was AI being used for this guy's voice. Yeah, I want to see... Nobody Wants to Die. I want to see, like, actual gameplay footage of it, I think, before I can make a decision on it, but... Yeah, is this Once Human? This just looks like Power World, but with, like, zombies and shit. Oh yeah, then you had this kind of fun-looking co-op game. What was it called again? Oh, it was In Sync. Yeah, that's a great name. Yeah, zombies and walking buses. Yeah. Oh, that was a surprise. So is this a Dredge sequel? 'Cause it seems to be a completely different setting, doesn't it? We're going to like more modern day. I've got a few friends that'll be interested in that. I'm getting ready to play Body Cam. Why? Do you think it is DLC? That feels like it's a completely separate thing. Don't know if we might be able to find out in a minute. Oh, they said DLC. Oh, okay. Oh, then we got the... they showed a few quickfire things, didn't they? That was the one that just looked like... What was it called? Diabotical Rogue. Just looked like kind of a NAF Overwatch clone. Drug Dealer Simulator 2, great. No thanks. Star Vaders, I really like the art for. I just don't know if it's the kind of game that I'd normally play. But it's not like a traditional card game. Oh, it's Nath, it's a card game, by the way. You'll play that. Nath loves all of the card games. Oh, it is an expansion. Okay, that's really interesting. I didn't realise they'd had a DLC with like a different setting before. Clockwork Ambrosia, that's definitely a me game. That looks really good. Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection. Like I said, I think the first one of these was meant to be a bit naff, but if they can kind of bring it up to par, that could be quite good. And then Anton Blast looks great. Like I said, I don't know if this was like made at the same time as Pizza Tower, but like they're both definitely channeling WarioWare, or sorry, Wario Land rather, aren't they? Oh, and then there was Farlands, which not for me. Big Boy Boxing had a really nice animation. You know what? I've never played Punch Out before. Oh, then we had, what was this called again? Parcel Corps. That looked kind of fun. Yeah, that looks kind of fun. And then they had more of that game, Screenbound. Netflix showed a load of stuff. What the fuck, guys? This just feels like those fake games they make like trailers for in between bloody like YouTube shorts. First DLC was like an ice area. People were mad it was short, but it wasn't that expensive, so I don't know. Just get it on sale, idiot heads. Idiot heads, yes! The harshest insult there. I always knew the Scottish were the best at swearing. Idiot heads, I'm gonna fucking nick that one. Yeah, this looks fucking trash. Guys, what are you doing? Wasn't there another trash one, or was it another Too Hot to Handle? That one as well, Emily in Paris. This looks like you just used fucking AI, you pricks. By the looks of it. This doesn't look like a real game. Oh, look, there's a picture of me as a child. Accurate hairy feet. Look at the duck, it has armor. Yeah, I got Dream. I got to tell you to watch your language now. Idiot heads we can't keep repeating it. We're gonna get blocked. Yeah, it's just me. Here's my pet duck. I call him Gimli. I don't like the art style of this game. It looks like it might be quite fun. I did like the name Happy Bastards. They just look like trash though, Reese. That's the problem. Like, I mean, you know, it's subjective, isn't it? I really hate that art style though. Then we had the Souls-like, which it's always hard to tell which Souls-likes, isn't it? That's a fucking dreadful name though. Relic First Guardian. It just looks like you've taken a bunch of words and just jumbled them up. Like you've just gone to a random page of the dictionary, gone, yes, yeah, all right, that's it. That's the name of the game. Oh yeah, that's the... what was the name of it again? Office from Hell or something. Hang on, I should use the bloody... Oh no, it's like seconds though, isn't it? Can I get through it a bit quicker? I can't get to the bit with the fucking name of the game. Hell of an Office. There you go. That's a cool name for a game. Not sure about the game itself, but the operator, that looks kind of interesting. Then we had, yeah, this game looked does look a bit rough, doesn't it? But I don't know. I always give like Kickstarter games a bit more leeway. Oh yeah, the Precinct. This looked fun. I'd probably give that a go. So I should probably just keep it playing rather than just clicking through it. Yeah, that looks kind of good. I'd probably wait and see what the reviews were like, but... right, Wild Bastards, I definitely want to play. They actually showed less of it here than they did the other day, though. Motor Doom, that was another one from the other night that looked really good. Angeline Era, that's a really awful title. Like, I really hate that. Like the actual font of it, I mean. 10 Dead Doves. We've got a lot of... Everyone's going kind of like old school Resi / Alone in the Dark, aren't they? At the moment. Servanauts. Oh yeah, Gun Touchables. That's a cool name. I think the game looks kind of fun as well. Wild Bastards. Look at that. What a name. I love Void Bastards, so if that's anything like that, it should be good. And then yeah, Metal Suits Counterattack. Again, not a great name, but the game looks pretty cool. That looks like a Veil game. Potentially. Oh yeah, here we go. Duck Detective. This is already out apparently. This is the game. This is the thumbnail. If I can find a good enough picture of him. Haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. That's great. I want to play that. And then we had Sacrifier, which I have backed. So I will own a copy of that. And I'll play it in about 70 years' time when I've caught up. Then we had a bit of Warhammer, Space Marine 2. Still looks sick. Would like to play. It does, doesn't it? Wild Bastards looks great. Have you played Void Bastards, Vale? Now, Goat Simulator, random bullshit DLC. Oh yeah, these are like the quick ideas, weren't they? Shim, is it Skim? Skim? That's probably the most interesting of the 4 they showed. World's Worst Handyman. I didn't really fully understand what was going on with that one. This one's a really interesting looking game, but it also kind of creeps me out. Like the whole stop motion. Normal looking Scottish man there. Oh yeah, this one looks pretty good as well. Just looks a bit like Earthbound. Then we had this, like graphically like this looks really great. Like you expect a game that looks like this. You don't expect it to look this good. Stealth though, so maybe not best for Thomas. It was good, wasn't it? I loved Void Bastards. Oh yeah, Mummies. Was it Run Away from Mummies? Run from Mummies. That kind of looks like Spelunky. Yeah, this game. There's something really odd about the art style. I don't really dig it, but the animation's really nice, like Dream was saying. I don't know what it reminds me of. It's kind of, you know that, what's that Moon Studios game that just came out of early, or went into early access? Shit, it looks very much like this. Does anyone remember the name of it? It kind of looks, it reminds me of that, but like the art style not quite as nice. Hard to describe it. But yeah, the animation's great. It's really nice. I think that would be quite fun. Mandragora. Then we got the game that Mo hates the look of. Yeah, it's not my favourite art style. Again, that could be like a fun stream game. Just to see how fucked up it could get. Then we have Bullet Hell... Into the Chronosphere. What's that? Bullet Hell Super Hot. That one looked really uninteresting to me. And that game, they didn't even really show anything of it. Then we got Shit Your Pants horror game. Numata, was that? Yeah, Numata. Oh yeah, then not Hotline Miami. Like I said, I think this looks cool, but Hotline Miami's like 80s style / music was kind of what got me interested in that. Maybe I'll just put Hotline Miami music over the top of it. This is a surprise, actually. Like, it looks a bit derivative, but it looks really polished. Like, really polished. Art style, if it hasn't been very obvious over the last couple of days, art style is very important to me. Yeah, this looks really good. Was it, I forget, did it have another awful name though? Because Immortals Phoenix Rising is up there as one of the like all-time worst names as well. Eternal Strands, that's not so bad. Thing is, all the like really funny, interesting names are for games that aren't like 100% serious. And then we had the Unreal Engine 5 flexing their guns. I think this Starship Troopers game is really unfortunate in terms of it coming out at the same time or around the same time as Helldivers. But people are going to look at this and go like, oh, that's just a copy of Helldivers, when obviously Helldivers is pretty much fully based on Starship Troopers. Obviously, this is a bit different. There's some there's like base building shit involved with it as well, I think. Yeah, this Supermassive Games thing, like, oh yeah, there's your John Linden. Your John Linden man. Okay, the timeline is lying to me. I'm clicking on, there he is, look, there's John Linden. It's just John Linden hair, isn't it? I think that's what it is. Is he going to try and sell me butter in a minute? Yeah, these kind of games, they're kind of all the same, aren't they? This was kind of like shockingly really good as well. Like I thought we were just going to get a kind of a shit Crash Bandicoot ripoff, but actually we've got a really solid Donkey Kong Country ripoff instead. Was the game not good, Bale? I heard it was really good. Oh damn, this music actually works quite well with this game. Yeah, this looks fun. Nico DeRico isn't a great name. not the best. That while it looks impressive, it just really just doesn't interest me. I just thought it was a tech demo, honestly. Body cam. And then that's a really odd way of ending your show. This weird thing. That was so strange. So I think from that, top 3, I think Nico DeRico's up there. That Eternal Strands, probably. Sandragora. Just kind of breezy. We're ignoring the big ones like Warhammer, because obviously that's going to be in there, isn't it? I ignore Sacrifice as well because I knew about that. Duck Detective, yeah. Okay, Duck Detective's in there. You know what? I think out of all of the indie ones we've watched so far, that might be the best one. I don't know if you agree. I feel like there's probably the most in there that I enjoyed. And there was actually a few surprises, and not too many games that were like doubled up from the other showcases. You were bored out of your mind, dude. Okay. Damn. I have that game. Yeah, that was actually solid. It wasn't amazing, but it was solid, I think.